Okay. Hello? Whoa.
What are these? Potions?
Poisons? Well, yeah, we making potions?
Duolingo bird, I need your most powerful potion.
You couldn't handle my strongest potion, language learner.
Duolingo bird, you do not understand. I am entering battle and I need only your strongest potions.
My potions are too strong for you, language learner. You'll have to get your potions from elsewhere. Hey guys, and welcome to GT Not Live, where today is possibly one of the most bizarre episodes that we have done yet, because we're going to somewhere that Matthew Patrick never dared to go. I don't think Tom, Lee, Santi, or Amy have ever even considered the possibility of going where we are going right now. Today, we are dissecting the lore of Duolingo, the hot and hip language learning application featuring a green owl that sends you a lot of push notifications if you don't keep up your streak of doing your little language lessons every single day, right? It's been growing in popularity over the past, 5-ish years, largely because of Duolingo's infamous, both content marketing strategy. They have really leaned into this green owl being hyper aggressive, threatening to kill you or, delete you from the world in some way, shape, or form, at least where you could possibly be found. It's been a larger thing. This owl is going crazy. It also is becoming well known for its I feel scared to do it with my hands. It's behind.
It's posterior.
Yes, it's buns.
It's BBL.
It's BBL. The owl now canonically has a BBL, which, Sir Mix-a-Lot has now lost some of the interest, but he still respects it, right? You think Sir Mix-a-Lot just had to delete Duolingo from his phone and he was like, I can't back this anymore.
He kept opening that app for the wrong reasons.
Baby can't back this. But yeah, there's a lot of mystery behind this Duolingo owl. Why is he doing what he's doing? Why are there suddenly so many owls? Why is it Spanish or Vanish? That's been the new catchphrase that I've seen in a lot of Duolingo's content marketing. But we're going to go in and we're going to figure this out. Before we do, I think it's worth noting that content marketing in this degree, in this capacity, has gotten so big over the past few years. Because we have Duolingo, the most famous example. We covered Nutter Butter about a month or two ago on this channel. We looked at Nutter Butter's TikTok page and the ARG brain rot vibes that provided. A few months before that, we covered Pee-Pee, the little cow cat peanut thing that appears in ads on YouTube between 12 a.m. and 4 a.m. It's been a fun time, but it's popping up more and more, and it's been interesting to see how, internet culture has now influenced advertising and marketing in such a way that ads are becoming products in and of themselves that are fun to engage with and are effective. And also shows that, hey, the people on these teams are actually listening to what we're doing on the internet and what culture we're bringing here. You know what I mean? It's interesting to dive into because it's like, oh, I guess I am just analyzing an advertisement. But there is some fun here. It's like they're crafting a separate product that has two uses, two intentions, right? It also makes me think, though, because we've never run a gtlive ad on youtube.com.
No, we have not.
Right? That's so out of our ballpark. But let's say we took a page out of the book of Duolingo, Pee-Pee, Nutter Butter, and we started engaging, hear me out, in content marketing, except that the content in our marketing is not gtlive content. We make a completely separate thing. And that's the content marketing. Are you with me?
I think I'm with you. So we're marketing like a sitcom. If we're doing a fake clips on TikTok of a sitcom or something.
Yes, Paloma Diamond style cinematography, effects, music. Yes, but it's like a 90s, early 2000s sitcom a la Seinfeld, a la Friends. And it's not gtlive at all, but it's us. And there's subtle nods to gtlive throughout each upload. But it's a completely self-contained sitcom that people can go through and analyze and watch and have fun with. That's the vision.
I see the vision here.
Yeah, you're seeing it?
I think the problem is it's all in the name.
You're so right.
It's all in the name.
Something with that staying power, like how I said, Seinfeld, Friends,
Ash.
You can't.
That's your name.
Yeah, I'm not Zendaya. I can't, like, I don't have that power. We gotta experiment a little bit more, man. Let's see. Is there something with, like, witty banter? But that's so, like, nah, we're bantering. Where our thing is going back and forth. Yeah. That's not... Okay. Is there, like, a joke or something that we've made, or...
There was a comment I saw not too long ago.
Oh, this is dangerous territory.
There's always
but
some good stuff in the comments.
Please proceed.
There was a comment I saw not too long ago that referred to the two of us as, as quote, quirky and swagless. Like the duo of, this new duo is so quirky and swagless that blah, blah, blah.
Wait. Quirky and swagless?
Yeah, if I had to come up with a name for one of them, they'd be quirky. If I had to come up with a name for another one, they'd be swagless.
Oh, so it was like one of us is quirky and the other is swagless.
Yes. It's not that we both possess the traits quirky and swagless. It's like, I don't know. It was like the one on the couch is quirky and the one off camera is swagless.
So that's what it is then. Our content marketing sitcom for gtlive is called Quirky and Swagless.
Yeah.
And I see it now. There's a shot where we are both walking towards each other, and then we turn. And we do like the shoulder-to-shoulder thing. And we just smile at the camera. And then it says in like a cursive-esque font, Quirky and Swagless, with sparkles following it.
I was thinking sparkles.
Sparkles, for sure. Like, here. All right, we walk on. 1, 2, sit down.
We are quirky.
They were right, but that's the thing. A good sitcom has that level of authenticity to it, right?
Yeah.
It speaks to the heart of the viewers and the heart of the people who create it.
Exactly.
Yes. We just have to accept what that is. And I think I have to accept that it's time to start this episode and dive in to the mayhem, the chaos that is Duolingo. Let's hop, skip, and jump right into it. So we're going to start off with a video that you might have seen on, please. You might have seen on your homepage in the past couple weeks. Bring My Parents Back by Duolingo featuring Timmy. Who's Timmy? Who's to say? But sing along to Bring My Parents Back, the new smash hit from the Duolingo holiday album, Owl on the Prowl. Here's how to keep your family safe and avoid ending up like Timmy. Buy a Duo plushie and remind your family to do their lessons. Stream the full Owl on the Prowl holiday album on Spotify and learn to play Bring My Parents Back in the music course on Duolingo. I didn't know that they did music now.
They teach you how to speak music?
Hello! Learn to play Bring My Parents Back in the music course on Duolingo. Is it like, oh wow, these shorts are inspired? I don't know. Do you learn how to play like piano? Or you could just like identify certain notes or chords? I don't know. Duolingo has expanded beyond, just your like spoken language, but I guess for some people music is a language.
Well said.
Thank you. So, Bring My Parents Back. This is going to be a tricky one because it's a song, so let's cross our fingers and hope that Duolingo, the owl with the BBL, doesn't come to the gtlive studio door and kidnap me for streaming this song for a monetized video. Fingers crossed.
Everybody cross your fingers.
Yeah, if it's quiet, you know what happened.
Yep. We know you're still clapping your hands from 3 episodes previously. Now just add crossed fingers. Yep.
It's a little bit flatter, but it's a unique sound.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Learn that in your Duolingo music course. Boom. Okay. Sorry. I know the song didn't start yet. It's a QR code on the back of the truck that... I'm sorry. Owls... Owl people are coming up. I was like, I'm sorry. I feel bad for stopping it so early. And then I was like, actually, no. That's insane. So they're closing the door. Yep. It's a nice, like, maybe 24 frames a second video.
They got a QR code on the BBL of this white van.
I hate that you said that. That sucked.
He's got some ink on his big white BBL.
Oh my gosh, there's literal junk on the trunk.
Yeah. Talk about dragging a wagon.
Go to jail.
Lock me up, throw away the key, give me the electric chair.
This QR code won't scan. I think it's because there's a piece of tape. You could see right here, there's a piece of tape that's covering up the bottom. And I think that's obscuring some of what we got going on here. I wonder, though, if I can take this. Is it translucent at all? Is it fully opaque? Because I wonder if you could see under it to some degree, if we could bring it into Photoshop, select that area covered by tape, and up the contrast and darken it to see if we could then get the full QR code based on that.
That's interesting. I mean, we can try it. Right. I don't know if it'll yield anything for us.
I feel like it's good to give it a try. I think it's weird to put a QR code that doesn't go anywhere. Let's see, if we up the contrast. I don't know, gamers. That still looks pretty covered. Bring up the...
Yeah. The owl might have bested us on this one.
Well, if you are able to, at home, get this QR code to work, let us know. Go in the comments or head over to r/gtlive and or r/gametheorists and let us know what you find. Because we could be here for 50 minutes trying to do filters and adjustments on this QR code, but I don't know where we're gonna get. So
agreed.
All right, let's keep that in the back of our mind. We'll table it, put a pin in it, and we'll go back. Let's get to at least a second of this video, which we have not done yet, and see what's in store.
Yeah, you are not allowed to pause until it reaches 5 seconds. Try not to pause challenge.
Impossible.
Impossible edition.
You will cry.
Every video GT Live does.
True. All right, I'll do my best, Sam.
The only thing I want on Christmas Day is my mom and dad who were taken away.
It's so sad.
This is little Timmy.
It's little Timmy. Or it's featuring little Timmy. He's sad that his parents are gone.
Oh, Timmy.
Can we see yeah, we could see the family a little bit. It's hard to see them with the captions, but like, without looking at it fully. Did you used to watch The Property Brothers?
Like, I've seen maybe 1 or 2 episodes.
At this angle, where you can't really see what's going on, they kind of look like The Property Brothers.
They do a little bit. That's a crazy reference.
I'm sorry. I'm very, like, Property Brothers, like, oriented.
Just in general?
Yeah.
Okay. Your life is oriented towards the brothers' property.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course. They were so fundamental to my upbringing.
Wow.
HGTV, home and garden television.
Mm-hmm. More like
home.
More like the property mentors.
The property mentors.
Yeah.
The property guiders.
The property role models.
The property guardians.
Yeah.
Guarding the property and guardian me. Boom.
My mom and dad who were taken away by an owl with the BBL.
Oh, buddy.
God.
Buddy.
Ooh, okay, hold on. So we're seeing a lot. That's not the owl with the BBL. Who took it away? Who took them away? But these are who we're seeing at the top. Which just look like guys, like people wearing a owl mask. Are they working for the owl with the BBL? It's like, oh, they were taken by an owl with a BBL, but the owl with the BBL is actually just the front, like the spearheading of this operation, right? And these are just the minions. These are like the little BBLs.
His goons.
His
He's like a Batman villain.
Yeah.
He's got his goons on him.
Little guys. I could see them working for the owl with the BBL. We don't have enough evidence yet. But then again, we have gone back to 0 seconds in the video. So let us fast forward.
My mom and dad who were taken away by an owl with the BBL. You said I should have studied.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any lore here. It looks a lot of dinosaurs, which I can get behind. Walrus, giraffe, monkey, more dinosaurs. Dinosaur lamp as well. My guy is a dinosaur fanatic.
Right? A dino fiend.
Ooh.
Little Timmy is gonna work at the next Jurassic Park.
Right? Future archaeologist. Little Timmy.
Now I find myself here all alone. They're not picking up when I call their phone.
Google Pixel.
Yeah, product placement.
Yeah. Makes you
I
think.
wonder if they're okay.
Okay.
That's 2 shots in a row.
This is the gift that keeps on giving. Okay. So I wonder if they're okay. And then there's these humanoid owls. Not unlike what we see up here, but they're not wearing human clothes anymore. They're wearing like these green morph suits. These aren't the parents, right? These are like... I wonder if they're okay. Giving the thumbs up. Are these like parental stand-ins? Because if these were the parents and this wasn't like something that they were a part of the operation for, I could see them being very freaked out. Like, we're owls! My life has changed!
Hoot!
Hoot! Hoot! It's like that, the writer for Challengers, he did the potion seller video.
Yeah.
He did this one where the wife turns into a frog. And the husband's like, what happened? There must be something you could do. I'm sorry, but she is a frog. There is nothing we could do about this. Then the wife comes in and she's like, hey, honey, I'm a frog. And it's super distressing and heartbreaking and sad. And I feel like that frog conversation would take place here.
Oh, Timmy, we're an owl. We're both one owl.
Parents, what happened? I watched you as humans, not as owls. We are owls, Timmy. There is nothing that can be done. We
You
are
should have
owls.
done your lessons, Timmy.
Hoot, hoot. It is an irreversible procedure. Hoot, hoot.
I know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
I miss my parents, and then when they didn't know how many looks it took to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, you didn't even like Tootsie Pops, and now you're an owl and you eat a bunch of Tootsie Pops.
Then you should have learned French.
When we were going to go to Versailles, Hoot, you couldn't even order a croissant, Hoot. And it's so easy to sound French when saying croissant, Hoot.
It's the same word in English, Timmy.
Hoot.
It's not a crescent.
Hoot. It's not a crescent.
Okay.
And then the knife,
I mean, yeah, that's wild.
You got the Babish set? What's going on here? Y'all talking to Emerald? This is a very Food Network focused.
Right?
Yeah.
It feels like they've got a lot of fancy products here.
They do. They're going, this owl is going to kill. Going to kill little Timmy. If he doesn't keep up the lessons. Like, the taking away the parents was the first warning.
Right?
Death follows? That's so aggressive. Unless this owl, it's just a misdirect, and he's just organizing knives right now. But I don't think that's what it is.
I don't think so either. I think it's a bit more ominous than that.
I think they're trying to kill little Timmy. But that's the big question, though, right? Yes, knowledge and learning is an important thing to do. It's really great to get more information in your life, right? But, you know, when you're going to this extreme to get all of this streak power or whatever, why? Why is it that important? There are other ways to enforce or reinforce learning behaviors or patterns in people that aren't fueled by violence and kidnapping. At least this is my impression, and it's always been my impression of the Duolingo owl. There's something else that the Duo owl is getting out of people holding up their streaks and learning languages that we are not privy to. Because what would justify? You have to think about what justifies a thing that a character does, right? And to me, there is no justification for missing a day of your streak and then a little owl coming at you with a knife. There has to be something else there that raises the stakes to get to that point. It's only logical. Just saying.
Yeah. It's interesting, too, because traditional thinking will tell you that dead men don't pay debts. And that's the same kind of thinking with dead people don't do lessons. So I'm surprised.
Dead people don't do. That's true. Yeah. Dead people can't learn.
Right. I'm surprised that he's jumping to violence so quickly, unless it's less of a murder violence and more of just like, I'm going to stab you once. Like
stab you once.
It's like, they used to be like, oh, if you don't pay, they're going to break your legs. Like the mafia thing.
Right.
And that's kind of what he's doing here in hopes that it'll get Timmy back on track to do his lessons. He's like the jigsaw of learning languages.
Yeah, there's something afoot here for sure. But I agree with you. There is a motive here to threaten violence against people that goes beyond learning. And to Sam's point as well, is murder really what's happening here? Or is there something more sinister happening that also provides benefit to Duo in some way?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, the Christmas jammies! Wait. What's that book? Xavier's Magic Hat? The owl's in the same spot, always watching. We still have our dinos. Our toys are hung up. There's another one down here. Don't know what that's about.
He said Spanish or Vanish. I thought it was a joke.
Spanish or Vanish, no. So I'm trying to look at some of these books here as well. The pictures, kind of illustrated to me. Can you get any more insight, Sam, on what is happening here?
It's
very hard to tell.
A lot of the books and the photos almost look a bit AI.
Right?
Like, I don't know.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it, but I do feel like this is generated.
They're like weird swirly images. None of the books like really have any writing on the spine.
Right? It's all very decorative. And also there's this weird like shelf with branches that are holding up, but it's on top of a shelf that's already there. And why would you need that?
The Christmas tree looks like it's like separated. It looks like there's two heads to it.
Right? It looks like multiple skinny trees. In any case. Ooh. Oh, they're doing it.
That's weird.
Oh my gosh. Whoa! Oh, wow. I don't need any plastic junk.
He doesn't
Screw
need Minecraft.
I don't yearn for the mines.
Brother, how are you going to meet Whitus then?
How are you going to meet Jack Black as Steve?
I am Steve.
Have you seen the new trailer?
I have.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
I yearned for the mines.
Oh my gosh.
Out of that trunk.
Oh. Hold on. I saw something important. They're stretching. We fit. I see it. Look up here. It's a family portrait. There's Timmy. Is that a sister?
Huh.
Is Timmy not an only child?
It does? It kind of looks like a sister.
Right? Look at that. Boom. Sister. Timette.
Timmy and Tamisha. Like Tamia and Tamara.
Yes. Timmy. That's incredible. Timmy's not an only child.
No, that's very clearly a sibling.
Right? Unless it was like a cousin for literally whatever reason. No,
those people are the same age.
Yeah, that's sibling.
And that is like that's where you put the family picture.
Yeah,
over the
right
fireplace.
over the hearth. You even have 4 stockings here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, duh.
Actually, I need to go frame by frame to make sure there's not another one here. But we got, if there's 3 red and 1 white, the learners and Timmy. I think there's probably another white one here. But that raises even more questions. Yeah, there's a white one here.
So there's 5 stockings in total.
What does that mean?
So there's another one of them.
Right? Are there 3 siblings? Because if you have like 3 kids and the 2 parents.
Yeah. If there's only... Interesting. Only 2 of them are white, which could be the parents.
Right.
And then 3 kids, I guess.
These stockings are telling us so much about what's happening here. Right? Because why would you have 5 stockings if you weren't, like, are you accounting for the dog? Does the dog have a stocking?
Right? Some people would probably do that.
Yes, I have lived in households that do that. Harry had a stocking. When I had Harry,
your dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Harold had a stocking.
Harold deserved a stocking.
Oh, yes. So, where are the other parties then? Because the parents are missing, but it seems like there's another sister, unless she grew up really quickly and went to college. Timmy, desperation. I think he's telling the truth. Did you notice in that last section? Anything weird?
The whole thing's weird.
Yes, but like... You see it?
The ones on the sticks?
The random zoom-ins on the 2 owls here and then before for seemingly no reason. Ready? Check it. Boom. Boom. There are so many owls here. Why would you focus in on just 2 of them? I really like the ones in the sink, for the record.
Yeah.
I love sink owls. I don't want to jump to conclusions. Aw, hi Timmy. I think it is weird and intentional to zoom in randomly on those 2 little owls. I don't want to say, ooh, look, there's 2 of them and there's 2 parents and maybe they were turned into these owls that can't emote or speak or do anything. I don't want to say that. That feels like reaching for straws. I do think there is some amount of weight here.
Do they do any zoom-ins like that throughout the rest of the song, or is it just those 2?
There's like a line back here. Yeah.
But this feels different than the 2 at the end.
Right,
but
but
like
it's
back to back.
It's still ominous.
It's
like,
very weird.
Why are we zooming in on this group? And we also saw here on the news, lower third, where's the news story? Here it is. The Duolingo minions are unapprehended. So we know that there is a group of Duo minions, whether it's these little plushies or other owls, that are working as a team to push forward the owl with the BBL's mission.
Of course, like the goons at the beginning.
Yes. It feels very targeted at Timmy to do this, and clearly whatever they were doing with Timmy is working. Like, it almost has 3 million views. And there's us.
Let's
Duolingo,
go.
are you okay? No.
I don't think they are.
I don't think they are. All right. We pulled up some other stuff here. The Spanish or Vanish full song from Duolingo on Ice. All right, we'll go through this a little bit quickly because I know we're doing a lot of song-heavy stuff, and I imagine we've already been going for a little bit.
Are you sitting down? We need to talk. You made a promise.
Okay, we see more of the, wow, amazing. The Duolingo heads on these morph suits. Dancers on Ice. So if some of these performers are now watching Timmy, seems to imply some link there. Ooh, bilingual. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to absorb where we are and everything that's happening, but I can't. Like, what is going on? We are on a street and we're trying to get our streak done. They're holding phones because they have to complete their lesson. Oh my god. They are really... I'm muy famished.
What? Pause it for a second.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Spanish to any extent?
I mean, I know muy is very.
I believe he just said that he loves the taste of human meat and he's very hungry.
Wait,
so
what?
I'm muy famished is I'm very hungry. I mean, famished, I don't think it's a Spanish word, but...
Oh, amo la
carne humana. I love the meat of humans.
I love human meat. Oh, what? What? I love human flesh.
Yeah. I love
He's
human
eating
flesh.
Humans?
And I'm very hungry.
Wait. So, if you don't finish your streak, I'm gonna eat you?
Essentially,
If you don't, he's...
Vanish or vanish. I guess we know what vanish means now.
Oh, did he eat Timmy's parents? Stop reading the Snapple cap.
I'm sorry. I can't. I love Snapple facts.
Is he feeding on the people who don't do their streak?
But then he would want you to not do the streak, right?
Right? He'd be like, fail on your streak so I can get some food.
Maybe it's reverse psychology. Like, the more he's like, ooh, do your streak, everybody's like, shut up, owl.
Right?
Don't tell me what to do, mascot.
There needs to be an additional, like, stake, raising the stakes. And they literally said that earlier. Does doing your streak in a way protect you from getting eaten? Does it make you taste worse if you're well read, if you're familiar with a language? No, I don't think so. It might be an explanation or the PR approach. Oh no, you didn't do your streak, you're gonna disappear, haha. But what actually happens to you is a different thing entirely. We need to look for more evidence and connections between consumption. Because I will say, there was that weird interlude in Timmy's video with the frozen pizzas and the peanut butter sandwiches, right?
Yep.
It looks like they might be setting up something about like eating, energy, hunger.
If they were fattening up Timmy, so when he ate him, it would, I don't know, give him more energy or something, taste better or whatever.
But it backfired because he couldn't do the food right.
He had no frozen pizzas, yeah.
And now it's like, okay, well, how do we get some benefit out of Timmy? Might as well get more people into the net. Maybe.
No es una petición, no I demand it. Two choices, Spanish or Vanish.
They are really going so hard on the choreo. Yeah, they say it. Say it again. Oh, and these are, here. These are new in our, I think this is Lily, and this is Zari, I think.
Huh.
There's actually a cast of characters that appear when you do a bunch of exercises. They will be the ones to be like, hey, translate this language, translate this sentence, translate the entire language, actually. They're your stand-ins, and you complete the sentences for them. Lily, I think, is one of the most iconic. She's all purple, doesn't really like talking to people, which seems a little against the grain for an app where you are learning how to speak more languages to talk to more people.
Yep.
But it's an interesting contrast, but we love her.
Whoa.
What is that?
Okay, I'm going
soy
to start
conocido.
eating heads.
I'm gonna start eating heads
Yes, I
like a
believe so.
praying mantis. That's bizarre.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I haven't done much Spanish in like 7 years, but comer is eat, cabeza is his head,
Right.
conocer I think is begin.
And then soy is like I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you hear the bup, like the failure sound at the end. Like you made a mistake, do it again.
Oh, interesting. Is that a part of? I don't know what that sound is.
So when you get something wrong in Duolingo, you hear that sound. Doo-doo.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, are we hungry for flesh? Are we eating people? Do we feast off of the flesh of failed learners?
Interesting. Removing all the people who don't do their streaks.
And keeping it strong.
Yeah. Interesting.
Right? What are the stakes here? Let's see. So this is Duo's workday, behind the scenes of notifications. And no description has been added. Huh. You don't see that much anymore now, do you?
No.
Huh. Interesting. So as we mentioned before, if you haven't had the Duolingo app, it'll notify you and send you notifications every day, basically, when it's time for you to do your lesson. It gets slightly more aggravated with you the more days that you don't do a lesson or keep up your streak, until it eventually says, well, these clearly aren't working. I guess we'll stop. And it'll be very passive aggressive towards you. It might send you a interstitial push notification every so often after you stop to try to passive aggressively push you to go back in. But this is their explanation as to what happens behind the scenes of these notifications. So let's see. Maybe this is what's going to give us more of that motive. Let's check it out. Oh, it's cute. The big eyes. Oh, wow. We have a whole profile up here.
This is like Perry the Platypus's secret hideout.
I was about to say, it's when Perry goes underground, who does he talk to? Oh my gosh, who's the guy? Major Monogram.
There it is.
Major Monogram. Yes, it's just like that. And there's Carl. When I was doing tech on gtlive, I always equated myself to Carl in my brain.
And now you're Major Monogram.
And now I'm Major Monogram. Let's go back here. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I don't know what this is supposed to be.
I am really excited for this one.
Okay.
That's so funny.
I wish I could say what that is. I can't.
That's an all-time screenshot. That man looks so uncomfortable.
That was Major Monogram, actually. Look at that. He shaved.
Perry the Platypus says, you or your family been involved in an accident with the Duolingo bird.
A Duolingo bird? Perry the Duolingo bird? Whoa. Oh, wow. We're monitoring each student with their XP. This does make me actually want to go on Duolingo. That's the hard part.
I have never downloaded I didn't know you had XP. Is there leveling up?
Yeah, so you have to get experience points every day that you do it when you do certain exercises, how fast you do it, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you unlock units and levels as you go along. So there's actually a leaderboard in Duolingo where if you have your friends on there, you can compare how much you did in a day versus how much they did in a day or in a week. So you can compete against your friends to see who could learn the language the fastest.
I have an idea.
What's up?
Is Duolingo free?
Yes.
Okay. I think we should make accounts. We should pick a language and we should tell everybody. Like we'll have, Ask gtlive Duolingo accounts. We'll be friends with everybody. We'll do all the lessons. We'll all try and learn a language together and we'll work in a word or something from that language into every episode. I think if we're able to help people learn another language, that'd be pretty awesome. Sick. I think that would be super fun. Oh man.
Well, if you have any languages that you think the gtlive community at large should learn together, let us know. Be interested to see your responses.
It's like our book club, except it's a language club.
Yeah, it's the new Rosetta Stone of YouTube. It's not a language learning, video. It's not a language learning channel. It's just all of us on gtlive locking in, and learning how to say apple in Japanese. Ringo, we learned that on Monday?
Yes.
We learned that on Monday in Vita Carnis. Go check out that episode as well, after you're done here, of course. Oh, the piano! Because there's Duolingo music now. Wow. I have to check that out. That's so sick. Whoa. Oh, wow.
Tyler
Morgan.
Tyler, if you're watching this video, do your dang lesson, Tyler.
He got caught.
Exposed. Look at his picture, too. He knows it. He's sweating.
He's sweating. Oh, my gosh. Also, sorry. Julia Schmungus.
I love the Schmungus clan. We love the Schmunguses.
Schmungus. I also just need to say, looking at this realm, this dome of streak lights, right? Mm-hmm. It's all connected. You could see it in this grid pattern here. It's like a connection, an energy grid. It's like what you see in those movies when you have this network of things that is meant to power or generate something in some way.
Yeah.
This isn't just like a monitoring situation. This is a grid. This is a literal grid. There's something coming out of this. Tyler Morgan. It goes back up here. That's a wild button. Okay. Hello? Whoa.
What are these? Potions?
Poisons? Well, yeah, we making potions?
Duolingo bird, I need your most powerful potion.
You couldn't handle my strongest potion, language learner.
Duolingo bird, you do not understand. I am entering battle and I need only your strongest potions.
My potions are too strong for you, language learner. You'll have to get your potions from elsewhere. Whoa! We are playing 5D chess. We are updating the app. Wow, okay, look at that. Look at this. The new streaks happening, lighting up in the lenses of these glasses. It's getting stronger. There's more streak energy coming in here. And we are so concerned that this one by Tyler Morgan went out. Why? He's just annoyed. We're making achievements. These are new skins. That must have been the music and math updates. They do math in Duolingo now, too, I learned recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. They just teach math? In different languages?
Math can be a language, too.
Mm.
And that's why we have so many physicists and mathematicians from different parts of the world. Everyone can understand the equation. Yeah. I can't, but other great minds can. Oh, He opened the app. Now is this button gonna come in?
Yeah, what is this button?
Right? Okay. Whoa.
Oh, he's suiting up.
We're streaming. We are showing off that BBL, it seems. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He was throwing it back. Look at, he's throwing it back.
I mean, there's no other way to describe that.
He's going scandalous style. Okay, look here. 8:30, practice Duolingo. Okay. Palabras. Okay, we're doing Spanish. Spanish or Vanish. La playa, that's the beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
The gimnasio, that's
The gym.
Gimnasio, that's the gym. This is apparently, it looks like the farm. Or
The
pharmacy?
And palabras is just words.
Yes. Okay. So we're learning terms here. Duolingo. I clearly need to do Duolingo because my pronunciation there, I know, was garbage. I know it was like the Southern kid in your Spanish 101 class being like, lo siento.
Mm-hmm. Grassy ass.
Yeah. Hola, soy Dora y... Sí.
Muy bien.
My name is Dora, and yes.
Very good.
I'm Dora, and yes. But also, look, it is acknowledging what it is. It's acknowledging that it's doing content marketing, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was hesitant to put on the suit and make a fool of himself because he didn't want to do it, but he understands that it's going to get more people doing their streaks and their things and whatever.
Right.
So reluctantly, he does it.
Yes.
This almost paints him as like a good guy.
Right?
I get less that there's still 20 seconds left. I get less that he's eating people's heads like a praying mantis and more like he's the shepherd that cares about the one sheep that went astray.
Right? But this isn't this isn't real. This isn't live action. This could be a formulated propaganda video for us to think that the Duolingo owl actually has good intentions here. Like, oh, this one, yes, I understand it's only one streak out in a field of flame, but I, the noble teacher that I am, must fuel this spark and reignite the spark of learning. For Tyler Morgan in particular, I don't believe it. Not for a second. Can I say a mildly bad word?
Please.
I could see it as like, oh, it's actually a wholesome thing that I'm shaking ass on Instagram Reels, right? I know. But look, we're talking about BBLs.
I know.
Okay, let me just say it. But like, oh, this is your explanation for it?
No,
I don't buy it.
He's throwing it in a circle.
I throw that ass in a circle. I mean, he's going more of like an up and down thing, but I think the suit is just hard to navigate, you know?
He's trying
He's wobbling a little bit. Oh, yeah. But I don't try. For the love of learners, I doubt it. Look at this network here. Look at this network.
It's literally energy. Like it's heat.
Yes.
It's fire. It's flames. It's literally an energy grid.
It's energy, but also, oh, it's so beautiful. Energy.
Fraud.
Fake! He's lying to you.
Don't believe his lies.
He was the villain the whole time. No, but here, think about it. Think about it, dude.
Think, man.
You gotta think about it,
Open
man.
your third eye.
The bird, man. He's a liar, bro. No, so we had consumption. The eating of human flesh. Energy. Energy.
Ooh,
And
that's
here,
interesting.
We have energy. Energy.
Energy.
Energy. Okay. The energy. The laws of conservation
of mass.
of energy. So energy can't be created or destroyed, but it can change form.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if we are absorbing, oh my God, if we are absorbing energy through the streaks, through the knowledge, the brain power of these learners, and that goes out, we need to get that energy back another way. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's through human consumption of flesh, because we now have to convert that energy, it's a different level of energy conversion because we're not dealing with potential and kinetic here, which is often like the kinds of energy that are affected by the laws of conservation of energy. No, this is different. This is fueling. This is energizing something else entirely. This is our motive. This is why the Duolingo owl with the BBL is going after these learners. We are fueling something, but what? But what? I hope that question is answered with our friend here. This is crazy.
Oh, man.
Oh, a warning. Okay, warning. This commercial contains lies and false information being spread about the Duolingo owl, Duo, by a corrupt injury attorney named Peter Francis Manchetti. Duolingo and our chief legal counsel, otherwise known as Legal Steve.
Okay.
Sorry, what? Duolingo and our chief legal counsel, otherwise known as Legal Steve. We have one guy. Our counsel's one guy.
Steve!
It's Legal Steve to you.
Steve, they're suing us! Legal Steve!
I am Legal Steve.
I yearned for the textbooks.
I yearn for the law. Have swiftly issued a formal cease and desist letter to the law offices of Menchetti and Sons. However, out of an abundance of caution, we are also sharing this poorly produced commercial here to serve as a warning to our beloved learners. Please don't watch the video and definitely don't share it with your friends. And whatever you do for the love of Duo, do not text or call. Do not text or call his hotline phone number, 781-STOP-OWL or 781-786-7695. Once again, we are specifically asking you not to text or call at this number. So, we're calling that number.
Yes.
This also seems important. Lawyer fights Duolingo Owl for $2.7 million.
It's an arbitrary number.
Right? Isn't that so specific?
Yeah.
Why? Let's see. Okay. Let's watch this video. Let's consume this content. Because I need to know what is going on. I have to know.
Has your family been taken by a corporate mascot? Were you extorted by an enormous green owl?
Oh my god.
Have you been physically or emotionally injured
It's
by
the drug!
That's the van, yeah.
It's the drug!
Did you want to learn a new language but lost your streak and your...
Your streak? I'm glad you noticed that too.
Yep.
Your streak?
Yep.
Did you want to learn a new language but lost your streak and your loved ones?
Oh
Did
no!
you receive disturbing threats such as Spanish or Vanish, French or the trench, Japanese or broken knees?
Finish or be finished.
German, you Vernon.
Latin or be flattened.
Checker your neck. Polish or be demolished is a spicy one.
Check or your neck.
I like check or your neck.
That's a good one.
Wow.
If you're a victim of the Duolingo owl, you're not alone. Hi, I'm Peter Francis Menchetti, attorney at law. Over the past decade, I've recovered 537 family members, friends, and precious pets from
537. What? Hold on. Let me get some closed captions on here. 537.
pets from Duo. Now let me and
And pets. Not even your dogs are safe. Okay.
my elite team of legal professionals at Menchetti & Sons LLC fight for you.
Learning a new language was supposed to be fun and easy. Well, if you've ever been thrown in the trunk of a car and driven across state lines by a huge green owl, you know that there's nothing fun and easy about Duolingo.
Duo took my family. Next, he took my Funko Pop collection. Menchetti & Sons brought my case to trial, and I won $2.7 million, which numbs the sting of never seeing my husband and children again.
Text or call Menchetti & Sons now. 781-STOP-OWL.
That's 781-STOP-OWL.
The eagle in the background.
Today.
So we learned a lot there. One, you yourself can get taken. Your friends and family and pets can get taken instead. Yeah. It seems like the Duo Owl is taking whatever is most punishing, right?
Yeah.
So the guy was taken across, state lines? But he made it out. He survived. Did he escape? Right? Was he rescued somehow? That feels wrong, because how would you be recovered and how would they keep doing what they're doing if they would literally get busted in their tracks, right? Something's afoot here. Like, oh, you got taken, but you made it out. Maybe you made a deal and proved that you were learning the language and then were taken out. Then the woman who got $2.7 million, her family got kidnapped, as well as the Funko Pop collection, which is a blow. But she never saw them again.
Yep.
Never saw them again. So it seems like our first guy might have escaped before consumption, whereas the family didn't get so lucky. Because that doesn't bode well for Timmy.
No.
That does not bode well for Timmy. It seems like he was doing his Duolingo when the little plush owls were giving him the phone, and he was continuing with the lesson, right? But were the parents consumed? Because also there's still the question of how are there so many owls? How are there so many of these little clones, minions. Who are they? How did they happen? Right?
Yeah, because there's someone
unanswered.
driving the van. Like,
Right.
there's an army of people working for Duolingo to capture bad actors who aren't doing their
Right.
streaks.
And that's what trips me up, right?
Can we go through that lawyer video one more time? There were a couple of interesting things to point out.
I would love to.
At the end of each of these testimonials, there's some weird noises. Like the gentleman who broke out had like breaking glass at the end of his.
Easy about Duolingo.
Duo took
Do you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
And
Yeah.
then she
Next, he
has
took my
the like
Funko
wrong
Pop
answer
collection.
noise.
Manchetti
right there.
and Sons
Oh, yeah,
bought
yeah.
family.
Good call.
Next, he took my Funko Pop collection.
A huge
Bum, bum.
green owl.
Family.
So maybe she tried to restart her streak, but she got so many questions wrong
She'd
That
been
she
out
could-
of the game for so long.
because she
doesn't
couldn't redeem
remember.
it. So yeah, that's a great call out. So we were right. This guy was able to break out before it was too late.
There's nothing fun and easy about Duolingo.
He was able to redirect the car. We hear the tires skirt, and then the glass break. He crawls out of the trunk. He gets free. He sues. That's a great call out, Sam. The power of having headphones.
Right?
The power of having headphones. I miss it every day.
I know, you're like 18 feet away from the TV.
a huge green owl.
Ding, ding,
You know
ding.
that there's
Yeah,
nothing
so,
fun-
and then the reason she lost her family, her streak had been gone for too long.
Sad.
Manchetti and Sons brought my case to trial, and I won $2.7 million, which numbs the sting of never seeing my husband and children again.
Text or call.
Text or call.
This guy is Morty.
I love it. No, that's great. Yeah, so they got out, and then it ties more into what we see here of saying, oh, this is lies. These are lies. This is fake news, fake, bad, bad, bad. This is disparaging. It ties into this being propaganda because
Yeah.
Duo was trying to control the narrative here.
What was the release of these videos?
So
Release
this
date?
was December 6, 2023.
Okay.
This was March 31st, 2022. Day
Okay.
before April Fool's, but decidedly not on April Fool's.
Right. Well, do we want to call Manchetti and Sons?
Oh, we do. But I also wanted to go here because I saw that this was a response to it. Paloma Diamond? No, that's just a fake account. Okay. By now, I'm sure many of you have seen Manchetti and Sons commercial about me and the toxic statements that followed. I've been silent the past few days because I wanted to leave space for others to share their thoughts and feelings. But I can't keep quiet forever. As a large green owl with a phenomenal ass, I've always stood out from the crowd. I cannot believe I said that. I'm not going to hide or back down now because some 90s TV lawyer makes an accusation.
Yeah, you get him, Duo.
You know, that's what's wrong with the world today. People can just accuse a kind-hearted corporate mascot of abduction with no penalty. Peter Francis Manchetti pays no cost for his misleading allegations. It doesn't matter that the security footage was taken completely out of context. If you really looked at it, it was clearly Big Bird, but everyone saw 5 seconds of some dumb video on socials and decided I was to blame. That being said, I want to use this platform as an opportunity to say, I'm sorry. I apologize if you felt threatened or bullied into learning a language. It's on me if you had to make up an excuse to go to the bathroom at a friend's party so you could secretly do an Italian lesson and save your streak. I only push you because I want the best for you, and because I believe that deep down, you want me to push you. But let's say, for argument's sake, that I kidnapped all those people, which I didn't. Don't get it twisted. Did you ever stop to think it could have been avoided if people just did their lessons? Anyway, go ahead. Blame me. A literal icon for wanting to educate you. I'm done wasting my time with Manchetti and his weird sons.
That guy was kind of weird.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done wasting my time with Manchetti and his weird sons, and I'd like to be excluded from this narrative. Peace. PR. It's all propaganda. He's trying to skew the narrative. And, you know, this came out in 2022. This corrects things, 2023. And, oh, it's content marketing. Don't you get it? Because we showed you in this video, all the silly stuff I do on social media is just to get you to do it, to get Tyler Morgan to renew his streak. That's all this is. That's all this is. But we're actually witnessing crimes hidden in plain sight to fuel this energy source, to fuel Duo or Duo's project in ways that we can't we can't fully see. There's an ulterior motive here. Duo was hiding something from us. And I intend to get more information. In order to do that, I need to make a phone call.
Duolingo, if you're watching this video,
Hi.
tell the truth
Oh, yeah, I'll also do that.
in the
Hi.
comments. This is your chance to clear your name again for the good people of gtlive.
All right, let's make this phone call.
How can I help you?
Is Duolingo there? Is this Manchetti and Sons? I've got an owl with a fatty on the loose. Can you help me out? I can't.
Somebody posted a YouTube video if we wanted to watch it
Oh,
of
yeah,
them
let's do it.
calling it at the appropriate time.
Shout out to
Okay, so
Relly M.
this is what happens when you call the number given by Duolingo's most recent April Fool's joke.
5 minutes.
By the time of recording, it's the year 2022.
Okay.
So
Hello, you've reached the law offices of Manchetti & Sons, LLC, the most awarded Duolingo injury attorneys in the tri-state area. For Spanish, press 1. For Korean, press 2. For High Valyrian, press 3.
Ooh.
For English, press 4. To hear these options again, press 5.
let's try Spanish.
High Valyrian? Is that what they said?
Yeah, that's like the language of Lord of the Rings, maybe?
Right? I was
It's
like, that sounds a
something
little
like that.
fantastical.
And they get hung up.
Wow.
Game of
For
Thrones.
Korean,
Game of
press
Thrones.
2. For 안녕하세요. This is Peter Francis Manchetti. Unfortunately, I'm not able to come to the phone right now. I'm either asleep, in the bathroom, or eating a broccoli and cheddar soup at my local Panera Bread franchise. It could be a while. If you're a victim of the Duolingo owl and you're interested in our services, please call back another time or text 781-STOP-OWL. That's 781-786-7695. Our offices are open 9
Okay.
a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
Now, I can press 3.
Let's see this.
For English, this is Peter Francis Manchetti. Unfortunately, I'm not
It
able
just
to come
goes
to the
to
phone
English
right
every
now.
time.
I'm either asleep, in the bathroom, or eating a broccoli and cheddar soup at my local Panera Bread franchise.
Okay.
You're in-
Okay, brother.
I have to go now. Goodbye.
I have to go now. Goodbye.
English, press 4.
All right, what's up?
To hear these options. Hello, this is Peter Francis Manchetti. Unfortunately, I'm unable to come to the phone right now. I'm either asleep, in the bathroom, or eating a broccoli and cheddar soup at my local Panera Bread franchise. It could be a while.
Okay, so this is just like a standard goodbye message. I found this one comment saying, don't call in 2024. Is no longer in service. This one said, I called a random guy. Me too, too late. Bro was so confused. I said, hi, yeah, my two dogs were kidnapped by this huge green owl. It's just some guy saying hello. I started didn't do anything, and then nothing happened. I got scared and hung up. Okay, so it seems like someone got this number and then quickly got rid of it because the area code 781, that's up north, right? Telephone code in Massachusetts that covers the suburbs north and south of Boston. So they gave someone this number, and then it sounds like they got rid of it, and then it just goes to like some random automated thing.
Yeah, don't call this number anymore.
Yeah, don't call it.
There's no need.
I'm glad that we did so that you don't.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. Watch the video of this person calling Manchetti and Sons if you really need to.
Yeah. Well, shucks, I wish I hid my number. So it goes. So it looks like we have there's a lot more here on the Duolingo's Shorts page, because I know that their Shorts, Reels, TikTok is prolific, to say the least. It's very Lily heavy, and we talked about Lily very briefly before. There might be more here to look into. It might be some more information, it looks like, about having multiple of the duos. So it might be some more explanation as to why there's so many of them. But in terms of what we learned here today, I think that we actually got a lot out of what Duo has crafted in terms of their narrative, right?
Mhm.
So We know there's an ulterior motive. We know that languages and learning is not the only thing they're after. We know there is a kidnapping scheme. We know there is consumption involved. And we think that maybe there's a way out of it if you join the forces, right? Who's to say whether or not Timmy is able to get his family back? We just have to keep our eye out for updates and see if his parents do come back for the holidays, right? But Duolingo is probably the only people that can tell us that, right? Were they turned into owls? Are they actually just being held and waiting for Timmy to go through with his streak in hopes that he can pronounce croissant the correct way? Who's to say? But this was fun. I'm excited to see what the future of content marketing is in terms of not just what Duolingo is doing here, which is really a phenomenal job in selling their product, but also to see the kind of creative growth within various brands and verticals for a bunch of different products that could come from these sorts of strategies. There's a lot of creative potential here and things that feel fulfilling for the people creating it and for the consumers. That isn't your typical standard advertising, which I think we're all kind of bored with now, and we expect it, right? Duolingo is a trailblazer in that regard. So I'm interested to see what happens next, but maybe they'll have to wait for a future episode, and we'll come back to things like this. Maybe if PP has more updates, we can cover that. But I think we've just hit the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Duolingo.
I would agree. Do we want to choose a language?
Ooh. It might be fun to do Italian.
Yeah, that's kind of been our brand since we started here. I think we go Italian.
Want to learn Italian? All right. So we need to figure out what the structure is going to be for us learning Italian together as a gtlive community. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll make it work, and maybe we'll share a fun Italian word that we're learning in each episode or in most episodes, half episodes, whenever we remember, whenever it makes sense to do the episode.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
So let's casually learn some Italian and engage with Duo and see if there's any more lore hidden within the app and our learning experience. Let us become cogs in Duo's machine and hope that we do not get stolen, eaten, or turned into a cult member. All of that being said, hey, thank you so much for watching. And remember, it wasn't a live stream, but it was a video. A video for you. See ya!